Hey guys, Divina here. So, I'm just recording this video because I wanted to make a tutorial about how to win solo UHC. Now, a lot of people say that it's all about luck, and that's kind of true because it does take a lot of luck to win the game. However, it's not the only thing. There's many strategies, and well, I think I found a pretty good one to win solo mode. So, by the way, this is my first video talking formally, and I don't know. Just let me know if you guys want more videos where I just talk. I know I only have like 30 subscribers, but whatever. Anyway, yeah, let's get into the video. So, as you guys can see in this game is basically just a pretty good example about how to win, because I mean, I got this game yesterday. I won like 2 solos yesterday, and I found that I use this strategy pretty well in both of them, but I'm going to use this one just because it, well, in this one, I did something less dirty. In the other one, I cleaned up a lot. This one, I didn't really do that. I just kind of, I don't know. Anyway, the first thing that you need to do is, well, the best strategy, in my opinion, is to anvil rush, because you allow all the B-hoppers to either get banned or to, like, take a lot of damage, stuff like that. So later in the game, when you get there, all the full irons are going to be low on health and stuff like that, and you'll have a clear advantage over them, especially if you have healing. So you need to target people who have, like, a little bit better armor than you, but you should still have an advantage over them, either in, like, healing or in terms of your weapon. So, the first thing that you need to do, obviously, is to get Kane. Now, sometimes I can get pretty unlucky and I'll never find Kane, and that's pretty annoying, to be honest. But if you can get Kane, do it. If you can't, I would recommend just caving a little bit more. Maybe try and get an enchant table, stuff like that. But you need to get up pretty quickly so that you can go 0-0 and get a kill, or multiple kills. I would recommend going up like maybe a couple minutes after PvP enables, something like that. But anvil rushing is really good. Getting a power bow is useful, but not always necessary, especially if you're fighting someone who doesn't even have a bow. It's definitely not necessary. So, also for this, you kind of need to be good at PvP. I can't really teach you how to be good at PvP. There's many ways to practice, obviously. So, yeah. The first thing I did in this game, well, I spawned in a swamp, or like right next to one, so that was semi-lucky. I probably would have found one anyway, or found Kane anyway, so it doesn't really matter if you spawn in a swamp or not, but it's useful. Also, you don't really need very many extra ultimates for this. You really only need all the books and light anvil, and that's about it. And obviously, like 4 iron packs, I would say. Now, when you play, you kind of have to, when you're caving, I get 51 iron ore, and then I smelt 19 of it whilst I'm crafting the other thing, like making my iron packs with the other 32. And then, to get levels, I usually mine coal, unless I'm like on a low Y level, I'll just mine redstone or something. So, that's my strategy to getting gear. And now, when you surface, you want to go 0-0 and find easy kills, people you have a clear advantage on. Now, it doesn't matter what this advantage is. It could be PvP skill, it could be the element of surprise, it could be healing, could be sword, something like that. Now, I found somebody who was 1/4 with just a chest plate, and I knew I had an advantage because I had the element of surprise, and I had healing, and I was enchanted. So I'd also like to point out that before I killed that 1/4 guy, there was also a full iron, and I killed him easily because he was low on health, and he was low on health because he was at 0-0, probably PvPing because he iron rushed, and I didn't iron rush, and I have a clear advantage over him. It's just all part of the strategy that you could easily kill the clean irons who iron rushed once you get to 0-0. And next I take up 3/4 guy, and I eventually, my gear just keeps growing from here on, and yeah. So next I see a guy who has less gear than me. However, he is very low, most likely because they went 0-0 and fought, and they probably got that turned by iron rushing or something, or maybe they got lucky in a cave. But either way, they were very low, and they were an easy kill for me. So I went and took them out and got their turn, which I needed, and that was the next step. So while I was doing all of this, I was also smelting gold, and it's really important that you always improve your healing after every kill that you get, because you'll probably run out of healing, and that's one of the easiest ways to die and lose. So it sucks to be very stacked but have very little healing. So I always make my nuggets into ingots, and I always smelt any ore that I have, which I did here, and I made a G-head. G-heads are really underrated. They're actually really good because, especially in deathmatch, using them to rush mid is pretty good, which is what I also did in this game. But yeah. Okay, so next I killed this full iron guy, and I basically just bow spammed him a lot, and he died pretty easily. Now that was obviously very easy because I got a power bow, and I got that bow from killing other people, so whenever you kill someone, you're basically going to be improving your gear every single time. And next, this Tarn guy came up, and, well, he was very good at PvP, so I knew that I had to kill him now, or else he would probably kill me later, and he would get a bunch of kills before deathmatch, and most likely be stacked in deathmatch. So, he was really good. He drained me a lot, but I still had a bunch of gold after I killed him, meaning I was able to get healing, and it made it very easy to win in the deathmatch. So I had to kill this guy, and he was really good. So anyway, he comboed me pretty hard. I lost a bunch of health, but I knew that I had to kill him, and if I didn't, then I definitely would have lost because he was very good. So yeah, it took a really long time to kill him, but I did it. So after I killed those guys, I basically made healing, and then another Tarn guy came up to me, and he was pretty bad at bowing at the beginning of the fight. Then he started bringing it back later in the fight. So he luckily ran away, but he got me pretty low, meaning I had to make healing and be very careful in deathmatch because I didn't have much healing. So I didn't kill him. He ran away, and there was a guy behind him who was also really low. And looking in tab, there was really only one person who could have maybe had a chance if they had good gear. But I didn't think they had good gear because it didn't seem like they were getting very many kills in the game. So that's basically how I got into deathmatch. I also chased that one guy that I saw in the background who was low, but I didn't manage to kill him. I'm not sure if I killed him in deathmatch or not. Okay, so in deathmatch, I rushed mid with a golden head to get the gapples, and because I was the most stacked, people kind of ran away. They didn't really want to push, knowing that I would most likely kill them. And I got the gapples, and I saw that the only guy with actual good health in tab was a guy who only had boots, and he didn't look very good. So I decided to target him because I knew he could get like all the other kills and stuff. But first I killed that 1/4 guy because I wanted to get the kill. But then this guy fought him, and I killed him. Well, actually, I didn't. I basically, he killed a bunch of other people, and I killed him. Well, I basically targeted him while he was bowing somebody else. This allowed me to get him by surprise, and he didn't expect me to attack him. So it was a pretty easy kill right there. He called me a bow spammer in the end, which is kind of funny because I did bow spam, but who cares? It is Hypixel anyway. Yeah, that's basically how I won the game. Okay, so thank you guys for watching this video. Let me know if you want to see more videos where I just talk, and let me know if this helps you in any way. And yeah, bye.